Hi, Zandra. Okay, audio and video check. And I gotta figure out how to pop out the chat. I know there's a way to do it. I think I did it last time, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just moved my my window. No, there's gotta be a way. What is this button for? Not pop out the dashboard. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Pop out the chat. Got it. Sound is good. Awesome. It's not, I always feel like it's too loud. I don't know why. I think it's just because I feel like I'm too loud. Because I've always been too loud. Let's see. I want that window. This YouTube live control panel is annoying. Go away. Did it go away? Not yet. It just stuck at select stream anyway. Okay, hope you just closed a dockable window. Okay, cool. I don't care. I don't care that I closed that. All right, well, hello everyone. This video is actually only going to, or this stream, I guess I should say, is only going to last for about a half an hour. And then I am going to transition over to my Patreon and stream just for my patrons. But I thought I would stream at least for a little while for everyone who has remained a subscriber on my YouTube for all this, probably been 2.5 years since I've streamed on YouTube directly. What is this? No, I don't want to set anything up right now, Windows. Go away. Why does Windows always do that? Hi, Linda. It always wants to do some random thing when I am in the middle of streaming. It happens every time. Okay, so we're just a couple of minutes early here. I'm just setting my alarm to remind me to stop streaming on YouTube at 7 and head over to the Patreon stream. Now that will require, for those of you who are patrons, it will require you to go back to Patreon and click on the other link. And I will do 15 minutes. Hi, Gina. I will do 15 minutes intermission so I can, go potty and all that stuff. Get more coffee and probably have a cigarette, to be honest with you. All right, so Tchotchkes, that is a term that I learned from my in-laws who were actually Polish, and it is a term technically that I looked it up actually. It's a Germanic version, so out of Germany, version of Yiddish, which is from Hebrew, which is really, they've just got a whole lot of heritage there involved in that word. But basically, my mother-in-law used to refer to all kinds of little things as tchotchkes. So that's sort of where I picked that up from. Oh yeah, Zandra, you're feeling better? That's good. That is very good. The hospitals here are slammed. They're telling people don't come in. Call us. Our local hospitals, actually, I don't know if this is happening for people all over the country, but our local hospitals are definitely doing their own telemedicine. So they're trying to get people to do that instead of coming in, especially if it's just all the flu and stuff. Is autofocus on? Oh, is it acting weird? Yeah, it probably is on. Let me fix that. Thank you for mentioning it. Because it comes on automatically every time I restart the software. Perfect. Okay, it's off now. So hopefully things will be better. Hi, Jill. Let me see here. I've got a handful of journals that I've been working on forever. Let's see. Let's find out how long. Now, if you remember back in the day, I would finish an art journal this size in a month, right? I've been working on this since February of 23. And why is it is not 7 o'clock. Okay. There's no, oh, wait, it is 7. I said it, that's my brain. I set it for 7 instead of setting it for 7:30. I guess I was going to stop before I started. The brain is not working at its potential. All right, so this one since 23, and that means this one as well since February of 23, because I started these two at the same exact time. Linda purchased one of these for me because she found them on sale, and then I actually went back and got a second one. And then this one I've been working on since October of 23. And this is the one I want to put the most probably of the tchotchkes into, just because this is more of a scrappy, well, it is a scrappy journal, and I usually tend to put a lot of tchotchkes in those. But I thought I would flip through these and just see if there was, you know, anywhere I wanted to add anything. It keeps buffering. Yeah. I'm actually, oh, are you sick too, Jill? Or are you asking Xandra if she's getting better? Anyway, I'm actually streaming on Wi-Fi, which is weird because in the apartment I could not do that. Oh, look, I am getting shadows from the overhead light. I wondered if that would happen. I might have to turn that off because that's really annoying, because if I'm putting my hand on here, it's going to shadow things. Anyway, I'm still working out the new layout, the new room, everything. But when I would try to stream with Wi-Fi from there, because it's a concrete block building and then it's lined with metal, it's a weird place. It just, even if I was in the same room with the modem, the Wi-Fi, it wasn't going to work. Hello, Orange. Do I call you Orange? I love orange, by the way. It's one of my favorite colors. They're all my favorite, though. So, all right. So these are original vintage postcards. I have held on to these things, I am not kidding you, for probably like 10 years. And then they're like real postcards. And I'm done holding on to things that, you know, I never use. Because they're just going to end up getting thrown away when I die if I don't use them. So everything goes in to journals now. I've really had a wildly big shift in how I feel about a lot of life, and specifically in regards to art journaling. I want to make sure that my art journals are, from here on out, more art than anything else, because I figure they have a far better chance of surviving me if they're really beautiful to look at than they will if they're just sort of, you know, too scrappy, too journally, too personal. Do you know what I mean? Like, they can still be personal, but I want them to be beautiful, if at all possible. Or at least, it doesn't even have to be beautiful, to be honest. They just have to be so impactful, so interesting, that maybe one of my grandkids, or, you know, someone who buys it at the yard sale or off of the internet, because my daughter will probably sell them all, that someone wants to keep them around, you know, like look at them or hang on to them. That's my new goal. Forget this whole concept of anyone, you know, keeping it because they care even remotely about what someone in 2023, you know, was thinking. Some old lady in 2023 was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to look for spots where I feel like I'm not going to be taking away too much from the page, or, you know, by adding something, or that I'm actually making the page more interesting or more fun by adding something to it. So I actually love this rose. I love it just like it is. I also love that it's a card for their mother. Let's see. Oh yes, dear mother, just a line to wish you. This looks like a stamp, but maybe it was real. Return of your birthday. Happy return of your birthday. With love from George and Eliza, I think. Yeah, no, maybe it is real, actually. I was pretty sure these were all real. But I'm going to just staple this puppy right here. And then if I get a chance in the future, I will come back and fold it and maybe either write something on here or maybe put a note in the back there. So how is everyone doing? I am curious to know if things are going all right for everyone, if big things have happened or changed in your lives since I disappeared from the internet for so long. I don't really feel like any of these cards go there. I'm going to actually grab a few more things. Now, some of this stuff is like Christmassy stuff. This is just literally tchotchkes, things that were laying around kind of in the drawers, to be honest, of my desk and stuff like that. Oh, there's another one of these little flowers. I can't get rid of them. Things from old swaps and art things that I did. This was from Jennifer. Charms. These are basically, I need like glass bead gel or matte medium, a heavy matte medium or gel matte medium to adhere those. So I'll set those aside. These are just little ribbons and things. More sequins, more, I don't know. Oh, this was from Lori. More from, this was a particular inchy swap that I did, and we got so many. I don't know why we did it that way, but everybody ended up getting, I think, like 10 of the same one from the same people, which is kind of weird. I thought this one was really cute because she did, it's always got to be careful with the materials that you use, because if it's sticky, oh no, that one was actually two stuck together. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put the one that says lucky with the butterflies. Oops. Where'd it go? There it is. Back in. It's really cute, isn't it? This really cute little glassine envelope that she made for it. How adorable is that? All right, I need a page that has either red or butterflies to put that one on. All right, so most of this is Christmassy. Is that Christmas or birthday? Yeah, that's Christmas. Christmassy stuff. Jerry's Artorama. I have a couple of different buttons. Madison is all into making her own buttons now. That's apparently the thing 12-year-old girls are doing, at least 12-year-old girls around here. Oh, you're retired. Congratulations. The time went fast on that. 13 inches of snow on the ground. I wouldn't mind snow right about now, actually. And maybe it would calm some of the people down. And these are all different kinds of like brads. Oh, these are more sequins. Inside of the brads is a package of sequins. I'm going to separate those. I was really into the fleur-de-lis for many years when I first started art journaling. Bought tons of them and then don't even use them. I have a lot of brads that I don't use, but these are really good, like I said, for my scrappy journals. This is kind of a wintry themed brad even. What else? I like to buy brooches, and usually I use these for covers of journals. Probably won't put that on a page. And these two I use. These are old like clip-on, if I can make it work, clip-on earrings. And these are really good for closures for the front and back of journals, because once you adhere, if you adhere it down with like E6000, they're really good to use to tie ribbon or something on, and also too because they're a clip-on, you can put some E6000 and just clip it on, and you still have the hole here to tie ribbon to. So they make really great closures. Just FYI, if you like go to thrift stores or yard sales and you see clip-on earrings, they're great for that. Some of this stuff is more heavy mixed media, which would go for like covers and stuff. Even more fleur-de-lis brads, because I don't have enough. I should do a brad exchange or something, because these are all brads. These are brads as well. These are just scrapbooking little letters, I guess. More ribbon, stick-on bling. These make excellent closures as well. They're supposed to be like closures that go on like the front of a jacket, and you have a loop. This is the other side of it. This is the loop, and it, or you know, like a sweater. They're old-fashioned. They're velvet. I have quite a few of these. These also make really great closures for smaller journals, by the way. More brads, because what the what? This is why I have this whole box. I never use them. I'm going to do an entire page that's nothing but brads. I tell you I'm going to. Okay. One tiny little card and more. This is one of my contribution to that swap. I actually went to a place called the Shell Factory that was here in, you know, there's no autofocus, so it's not going to focus on it. That was here in my little town, and they just closed it down. They're auctioning all the places off for it. But it was exactly what it said. It was a place where you could go and you could buy tons and tons of shells. I even bought a Dremel and taught myself how to use a Dremel to Dremel tiny holes in these tiny little shells, just so I could do this swap. I should save that one or journal about it, and then glue it to the page. And then finally, just some of these little hooks and eye loops, which I think I'm just going to glue the whole thing down, because it's it looks very vintage, you know what I mean? Very authentically vintage. So I'm probably just going to glue that whole thing as it is down to a page. All right, so back to what I was doing, which was incorporating. This is a good page, because this particular swap was like, for whatever reason, it must have been, oh, I know, we did hot and cold, and this must have been my hot stash. Bring him back. I think we're doing that right now, aren't we? Oh, I think I'll set that one aside and use it on a different page. Okay. Now, it's always dangerous to put something that's really super dimensional inside of a journal page. On occasion, though, you can get away with it. I tend to put it in things like that in corners to keep it away. But this journal is, I'm going to say 2/3 of the way done, so it shouldn't be a problem to add it in there. My big change is after keeping horses for 45 years, I no longer have them. Oh, a corgi puppy. How cute. It's 21 degrees there. Oh, really? Do you really, Jill? That's kind of awesome, frankly. 30 degrees in New Mexico. Woof. I'm complaining about the temperature, but it's like, let me see. I'm in Florida, so it's never as cold as I want to think it is. It's only 60 here. And I'm complaining. I'm really not, though. It was a beautiful day. I shouldn't complain. Okay. Glue. Again, I would normally use like E6000, but I don't have any, and sometimes I'll use hot glue for this, but I'm just going to use this Eileen's anyway. And yeah, I won't be able to see the signature of those who made these, but it was a very long time ago. I actually miss these groups where I did this stuff, were the first two mixed media related groups I was ever involved in, and this was in 2008, June of 2008 I made this. What was it called? They were forums. I cannot, was it MSN forums? Something like that. Anyway, they were just text-based forums. I miss that. I really miss the way the internet used to be. And that's, that shows how old I am, I guess. Because it is not the same anymore, is it? What was the thing that I was gonna... Oh, yes, this one with the butterflies. There's no butterflies here. But I think this is a really good page. So I'm just going to... I think it's going to go just like right here. No. I like corners. I like corners a lot. Send you the 60. I tell ya, I would if I could. I would share it with everyone. Although the weird climate things that are going on, who knows? It might reverse in a year and I'll be in the 30s and you guys will be complaining about the 60s. AOL chat rooms. That was it, Orange. Thank you so much. That was absolutely exactly what it was. And yes, don't you miss it? Because don't you feel like, at least I do anyway, you guys can tell me how you feel, but I feel like it was more real, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like can you even tell anymore if you're talking to a real person or a fake AI account? Like, did you see that whole, they're creating all these fake AI accounts, and like, I don't want to talk to fake AI, okay? I don't. It's like, I just don't. For one thing, it's not real AI anyway. It's generative AI. And if you don't know the difference between the two, generative should kind of clue, like give you a good hint. I think I'm going to put that there. What am I destroying if I staple through that? Nothing, because I'm going to staple it in just the right place here. Let's see. I can't read it. It's too cursive-y. I'm just going to staple it like here. I always like to use staples because I always think in the back of my head that they're going to rust. And whoever is gonna, if anyone ever, like digs this up out of a refuse bin somewhere, to like, see what people were like on Earth back when it was inhabited. I'm not even kidding. They'll see it's all rusted and be like, these people, didn't they understand it was gonna rust? I think I told you guys on the little test chat or live stream that I did the other day that I kind of have given up reading books for the moment. But I have read so many sci-fi, fantasy types of books that, like, world events right now, I feel like I don't need to read them because I'm kind of living through it, frankly. I really do. Okay, so I think this is a good page to add a little something weird, but what am I going to put with that? And I'm living with my parents now, right? And they have these two huge oak trees over their house, one in the front and one in the back. I'm telling you, I could not come in the house without bringing an oak leaf with me. I absolutely can't because they're still losing their leaves. Yes, Jill, yes, absolutely. So much of it is AI now, and these bots, and it's so annoying. Like I literally had to call someone for my mom because I'm having to do all these like medical calls and stuff. And I just keep repeating every time it asks me a stupid clarifying question. I just keep repeating, I want to speak to someone. I want to speak to someone. And finally the bot, like, or AI, whatever it is, finally gets annoyed with me and is just like, one moment, please. YouTube is using AI to summarize art videos. Oh, really? Is it? I haven't seen that yet. You'll have to like send me a link or show me one so that I can see what it is you're talking about. Colbin, is that Bonnie? Am I guessing correctly? And hello, how are you? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when people think about me. No. I still have a bit of a cough from when I got sick and the hospital tried to kill me. And I'm not kidding, they really did. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for them now. I really feel bad for the hospital now. I don't, but they asked for it. They called me. Okay, get this. The U.S. government called me. Oh, it was Bonnie. Yeah, I thought so. The U.S. government called me to do a survey on my hospital experience, my hospital stay, which is really weird because why are they doing that? Although I know that our hospitals are currently trying to go from a public nonprofit to a private nonprofit. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that or what. But unfortunately, I gave them my opinion. And it was not pretty because they tried to kill me. And I'm still mad about it. And I'll probably be mad about it for a while. Trying to kill me. Excuse me? What did I do anyway? Okay, I could put that on there. Or I could, which might actually work better, put, and actually use one of these fleur-de-lis. Maybe I'll just put all of them on there. Okay, hold on. I won't be ruining anything as long as I stick to the corners, but I could put it, no. I'm done with trying to put real things in hair because every time I do it, I don't like how it turns out. And then I'm mad at myself for doing it. I better stab this with something. Do you know I actually lost my X-Acto knife in moving? I had to steal this one from my mom. It's depressing. I've had that X-Acto knife for so many years. Okay, I need padding for stabbing. And I don't want to stab onto my journal, so I'll just stab right here. And then, where did I, oh, here it is. See if I can get that through there without losing the hole that I stabbed. And I lost the hole, didn't I? You should see me when I'm trying to make bucks. I'm so not equipped anymore. Oh, I just realized I don't even have my glasses on. I'm surprised I can even see this. I don't even know if they're in the room. I'm really out of sorts having moved in. I'm only about probably not even halfway moved in. I have most of my art stuff here. I don't have most of my journals though, which kind of makes me sad. I got to get my journals here. But I should be able to stab this without needing a knife. Oh, I did it upside down because of course... Come on. I'm annoying myself. That's not hard to do. Anyway, I'm very out of sorts. Like, my mom asked me the other day. I just walked into the room and I'm just, oh, it's still not right. Okay. I walked into the room and I'm just standing there and she's looking at me funny and I'm like, I just feel weird. And she's like, well, I don't know why. It's, your parents' house. You were here all the time. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I didn't live here. I just visited. It feels very strange. Oh. But she doesn't remember anything. Like, I can come back in the room 5 minutes later and ask her about the conversation that she just had on the phone with someone and she has no idea what I'm talking about. She's like, oh, did I talk to them? Yeah, you just got off the phone with them. Really? Poor mom. Oh, I feel for her. I do. Okay, so I did that, and now I'm just going to randomly add this to it. And I don't, that's just going to look stupid, isn't it? Well, it looked good before. Why is it? Never mind. Not doing it. I don't want it to look stupid. Oh, I know why it was, yeah, no, it's not going to work. But anyway, I was going to do something like this. But I'm already tired of fiddling with the brads. I don't like them. Yeah, I'll do it. Ouch. I like these because they're stabby, but I stab myself with it every time. But I like them because they're not so bendy. They're just very stabby. So now I have to bend it over. What did I do with that knife? Oh, there it is. I'm still the same harebrained me, though. Just out of sorts and in a weird place. I planted my kale. The only good thing I like about AI, the only good thing, is I typed in, what can I plant in Florida in January? Because I'm too lazy to go look at all the seed packages and figure out what I should be planting. So I just asked AI, and it was like, you can plant kale and you can plant beets, and it gave me a whole bunch of other things, but those were the two things that I wanted to plant. So I was like, cool. So I ran inside and got my kale and beets and planted them. All right, so I was going to add bling because why not? This is the reason why I don't do tchotchkes. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's probably starting to occur to you because I never know when to stop with them. They're just too much fun. All right, and then a medium-sized one. And I hate fiddly things. I really, really do. I would love to make jewelry. I think I would really enjoy it, but it requires fiddly things, and I can't stand fiddly things. There we go. Yay. All right, so hopefully the wrinkles will flatten out of that over time. I don't have anything blue, nor do I really need anything blue. And see, that's the other thing too. I start trying to matchy-matchy, and I hate matchy-matchy stuff in the end, so I don't know why I do it. This got a lot of likes when I did it, but this is still one of my most favorite quotes. I keep a journal because sometimes the only person you can tell your troubles to is yourself. It's so funny. Okay. I'm going to put this one. No, I'm not. I'm not going to matchy-matchy. It's starting to get on my nerves. And I don't want to stick anything to some of these pages. This page could not get any worse as far as like the randomness of it. So I'm going to stick some of these down here. They don't match, and that's fine, actually. Let me see something. Fiery. I have 3 of these that are from the same one, so I'm going to put this one, which is more sedate, I guess you would say. And this one is in its own little envelope, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. All right, I'm going to improve upon one of these. Oh, this one has red things, so I'm going to, ouch, poke myself 10 times trying to stab through this. It's really thick paper. All right, so I've stabbed through that, and I'm going to stab through this. Oops, I didn't look to see what I was stabbing. I'm kind of stabbing her face, but she'll survive. probably as long as the journal does. So it'll be okay. I literally was like, I came to this conclusion about not worrying about my journals surviving me based on having to clean this room out. Oops. All right, it's almost time for me to go, and I barely got any tchotchkes down. This is the problem. The other problem with tchotchkes, they take me forever. All right, let me finish these before I go. Having to clean up this room, I had to go through so many of my mom and dad's things, and so much of it, it's not possible to keep all of it. Does that make sense? Like, you know, it's all memories, and there were so many things that, you know, I cried about, or, you know, that made me sentimental in some way, but it's like, I can't keep all this stuff. Oh, look, there was a brad already used on there, and I didn't even realize it. Perfect. And I realized, as you know, going through that process, that I guarantee you 95%, maybe even 98% of my things are just going to go into the trash or be donated or, you know, given away or sold at a yard sale. So that process, going through that and coming sort of, you know, to that realization has so greatly affected me. And I'm like, I took all my paintings and I hung them on the wall because I don't even sell them. I never even list them for sale. In fact, I've had people try to buy them on Instagram, and I'm like, no, I like it. I'm keeping it. But yet I wasn't hanging them up. So I'll have to show you guys around the studio a little bit. It's not finished by any means, but I'll show you around a little bit when we get over onto Patreon tonight, and show you all the paintings that I've hung up. Okay, so I think I've said hello to everyone who is here. I wish AI would do stuff like clean your house. Actually, Bonnie, I have to say that they're coming up with a vacuum cleaner. So think of like what's that vacuum cleaner that runs around on the floor, that gets stuck in the corner and under the chair, and Roomba. Think of the Roomba but taller, and it has arms, and supposedly it picks up stray socks and, you know, things of that nature. And I'm like, that's all great and wonderful until you realize that it's probably recording everything it sees in your house, and could potentially explode on you like a cell phone in Lebanon. And it's in your house running around while you're not there. No thanks, I'll clean my own house. I'm fine with cleaning my house and making my own art. So funny. Okay, thank you everyone who is, Roomba, or grab my cat, right? And stick my cat, I'll come home and my cat's in the washer or the dryer or something. No, thank you. Anyway, thank you to my YouTube people. If you were here and you popped in, I'm going to be doing this every Saturday. I might do it on Wednesdays too, if everyone enjoys it. Just a quick little thing. It won't always be tchotchkes, obviously. Next time, I think we will do working, because this is a journal. This is my most recent scrappy journal. So if you watch my scrappy journal videos, you know what I'm talking about. This is my most recent one that I'm currently sort of like halfway, well, not even. I'm probably only a quarter of the way through working on this. So we'll probably work on a page on this guaranteed next Saturday, but maybe Wednesday at 7 p.m. depending on what's going on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And I probably can rely on Xandra to let me know if I'm impinging on anyone else's live stream, because Xandra, I think, pretty much knows everyone who's live streaming on YouTube within this, the art journaling mixed media community. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, look for me. I think I posted this morning about the stream. So look on Wednesday for the stream, see if it gets posted. If not, definitely I'll be here 7 p.m. next Saturday. It was really good to see everyone. Thank you for being here, Bonnie, Orange, Jill. No one is. Okay, thanks, Sandra. See, I knew Sandra would know. She's on it. On Wednesday, 7 p.m. Awesome. All right. I will see you guys that are patrons over on Patreon in about probably at 7:50. So 35, 40. Yeah, because I'm going to go potty and all that. Thank you for being here. And now I have to figure out how to leave. I do this every time. I think I have to stop here.